Assalamualaikum. Welcome to this video tutorial on simplifying Java for OOP1 students of King Faisal University and for others who want to learn Java. This is part 12 in this series and is entitled More on Strings in Java. String methods aren't new to us since we already counted the characters in a string in part 5 using length method, sorted strings in part 10, and converted strings to integer and double using parse integer and parse double. Here are some other methods that we can do with strings. Take note that a double equal will not have effect on strings. To compare strings, we need to use the method equals. We will get a true value if substring S2 can be found in S1. We can get a character or a substring by using caret or substring methods. We can convert a string to all lowercase or uppercase and trim the white spaces using these methods. And we can replace parts of the original string by using replace, replace first, and replace all. Let's create a Java class that will ask a user to enter a string and will count the number of vowels in that string. Vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, and U. Our input is the string that the user will enter, and we will call it str. We will look at every letter in the string by using for loop statement from index 0 up to the length of the string. Each letter will be assigned to variable C using caret method. This C variable will be compared to vowels A, E, I, O, and U, so that we don't have to include the uppercase equivalent of the vowels. We will simply convert our original string to all lowercase. If a match is found, we will increment our counter, but we must not forget to initialize our counter to 0. Our output will be the counter CTR. Let's call our new project Count Vowels. We will import two classes from our libraries. The scanner from java.util and the string from java.lang. Let's instantiate our scanner. New scanner system.in. And let's declare our variables. We need one for string, a character, and two integers, one for the index and the counter. Let's initialize it as 0. For input, let's ask the user to enter string. And we'll put that in a variable str. Let's use next line. Now we have to convert the str to its lowercase form. Using to lowercase. Let's look at each character using the for loop statement from index 0 to the length of the str. We will put each character to C using the caret method. And we will compare our C to our vowels. And if a match is found, we will increment our CTR. Take note that the double equal works with characters, but not with strings. Let's display our output. System.out.println. There are CTR vowels. Class. Now let's run our program. Let's enter welcome to King Faisal University. There are 12 vowels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Correct. We will continue with activity number 23. We will create a Java class that will ask a user to enter a password and verify it again. If the password and the verification is the same, display verified. But if the problem is uppercase or lowercase, display case problem. Otherwise, display failure. We have two inputs for this activity, password and verification. In our process, we look first at the exact match of the two using equals method. If it's true, we will display verified. If it results to false, we will test its case by using equals ignore case. We will display case problem if it results to true. Otherwise, we will display failure. Either of those comments will be our output. Let's call this verify password. This time let's use J option pane. Checkbox that swing that J option pane. Let's declare our variables password and verification. Let's ask him to enter the password. It's equal to J option pane that show input dialog. Enter password. We will do the same for the verification. J option pane that show input dialog. Enter password again. Let's test if they are exactly equal. Password that equals verification. If they are, then we will display using J option pane show message verified. If it's false, then we will try again to compare password with verification using equals ignoring the case. If it's true, then we will display using J option pane that show message dialog case problem. Otherwise, we will display still using J option pane that show message dialog failure. Don't forget to put system that exit 0. Now let's run it. Let's enter a password. Kebab. Okay, I'm hungry now. Enter password again. Let's make it correct. Kebab. Verified. Let's try to run it again. For those who don't know, kebab is one of the most famous delicacies here in the Middle East. Let's make K capital. Case problem. Okay, let's try to run it again. This time, completely different. Kebab. Failure. Kalas. Let's finish this series with activity number 24. We will create a Java class that will ask a user to enter a string. We'll call it str, a substring to find. We'll call it strFind, and a substring to replace it with. We'll call it strReplace. We'll perform all the replacements to all and display the new string. We will have three inputs for this activity: the original string, the string we will find, and the string we will replace it with. For the process, you might be surprised it's very long. Yeah. We will use only the method replace all. We will look for strFind and we will replace it with strReplace. Our output will be the string. Let's call this project replace string. Again, we need to import two classes: the scanner class and the string class. Let's instantiate the scanner class. Go to new scanner system.in, and let's declare our three variables, all of type string, the original string, the string to find, and the string to replace. Let's enter the tree string. Let's start with the original string. I'll just copy this for the two other strings. The string to find and this string to replace. Str find and str replace. Now here comes the long process. Replace all str find str replace. Now we have to display our output, our new string. Done it. Let's try to run it. Let's enter string. The world is full of love and love is all around. Nice. The string to find, let's replace love with peace. The world is full of peace and peace is all around. Peace, man. Thank you for watching this video. Mas salama.